What?
My jut.
I mean, Pat, quit fighting the jut and just roll with it. I mean, God.
I'm not fighting it anymore.
Ned, we can take that jut to the top, can't we?
We can ride it to the top.
Let me ride your jut, cousin, please.
When he walks on by, girls be saying his chin so fly. He goes to the beach, his chin needs 2 tubes of sunscreen. He walks down the road, his chin's in a different zip code. It's Tuttle with a big jawbone, looks like it's pumped full of silicone. Girl, look at that jawline. His chin is so gaudy. That chin is ungodly. It juts out. Girl, look at that jawline. His chin is so gaudy. That chin is ungodly. It juts out. When he goes for a walk, he can hardly see.
Jut it out.
His head hangs down.
Give me a side
his
jut.
chin is so heavy.
Give it to me.
Casey comes
Jut
to
it.
the
Giving you a
fish
jut.
camp,
Oh,
and
yeah.
she cannot
Jut
wait
it.
to stroke it.
Jut it.
Stroke it.
Jut
Stroke
it.
it.
Yeah,
Stroke
yeah.
it.
Come on.
It juts out and he knows it.
Oh, yeah. It's Pat. Was it Pat at night?
Pat tonight.
Pat
It
tonight.
juts out and he knows it.
Tuttle's side profile is a cross between Mac tonight and a jut.
Yeah. When he takes a walk, his chin's
Kind of
already
a-
on the next block.
Kind of a banana
His
kind of
chin's
deal.
not petite,
Right?
he pees
Yeah.
on it when he takes a leak. If Trump needs a wall, put his chin on the border of Mexico. Going on his girl kinda makes him nervous, he's afraid that chin might break her, so watch.
Girl, look at that jawline.
Your chin's gonna break your cervix.
His chin is so gaudy. That chin is ungodly. It juts out. Girl, look at that jawline. His chin is so gaudy. That chin is ungodly. It juts out.
Yeah, he walks down the block like a VIP. All he has to say is, come get this receipt. Casey comes to the fish camp and she cannot wait to stroke it. Stroke it, stroke it, stroke it.
It juts out and he knows it.
Juts out and he knows it.
Straight
It
pimp.
juts out and he knows it.
Straight pimp. Straight pimp.
Girl, look at that jawline. His chin is so gaudy. That chin is ungodly. It juts out. Girl, look at that jawline. His chin is so gaudy. That chin is ungodly. It juts out.
I mean, how do y'all just...
At first I didn't like it, but now it's really caught on.
I mean, it should. It's over, cuz.
I mean, the chat's putting it over big time.
Oh, no, there's 2,000, suckers in there. They're like, yeah, it's awesome. Just roll with the heat, cuz, I'm going to probably catch a lot of heat today because it's the only hat I could find that would fit my fat head. I mean, you can't wear a MAGA hat.
You're pissing off half the people.
I know it, Well, I mean, Ned, we already piss off 50% because of what we do, and then you throw another 50 on top of that.
So we're down to
25.
25.
Yeah, we just do it to ourselves at the end of the day. And what does it really matter what kind of hat I wear? Maybe I'm just wearing a MAGA hat because it fits. I don't even know what you mean, like MAGA schmaga. What's MAGA done for me lately? I don't know. I mean, that's pretty much a push for me. I don't know, Manson. I think I might be worser. I'm worser off, right?
I think you're definitely worse off
Yeah.
since Trump got elected.
Oh, I think so too. I think that what that would call it? When you're worser off in life. Do you know what usually fix a worser off situation?
Drugs. What?
Kegels.
Kegels.
I mean, in the name of incontinence.
Oh, yeah.
This radio program, the Bubba the Love Sponge show, #1 on Twitch amongst all radio programs in the world. And one of the reasons why we're #1 is because we do daily Kegel exercises for incontinence. And what I ask you to do now, maybe some of you people aren't familiar with what a Kegel is. Ned, we got probably a lot of first-timers that are hooked up. Now, we would ask, Ned, that only adults Kegel with us, correct?
Sure.
I mean, there could be some kids that are gaming. We're like, no Kegeling for the kids.
No kid Kegeling. No kid Kegeling.
Ned, 18 and up Kegeling only, please.
Barely legal Kegeling. My favorite kind.
Barely legal Kegel.
BarelyLegalKegel.com. Dump that.
So, if you don't know what a Kegel is, I mean, raise your hand. There's probably people that don't know what a Kegel is.
Well, I guarantee
They
it.
gotta know what it is.
No, not everybody. No, I'm just telling you. Like, There's some Amish people that are probably on Twitch for the first time, like, Shipshewana, Indiana, and they don't know what kegling is or that. This is what kegling is, okay? It's the muscle, and for guys, it's the muscle that you cut off your stream with, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. When you're cutting off your urine stream, it's that muscle. That's your kegel right there. Now you can push. Go ahead and grab it. Grab you one. Grab you a gear on. Get you first. Not get you second. Go ahead and slide up to third, fourth, and then a release. Woo, on the kegels. Go.
I just took it to fifth gear.
Oh, that's backing down, cousin. Look at this. Way to ruin a kegel moment by putting that rat face on. Jesus, God, we're all in the mood. Manson's over there kegeling like a mom. And the guy, Jesus.
He's dancing.
If Chuck E. Cheese had sex with Smokey the Bear, they would have had that. Winnie the Pooh. I think I'm getting to a furry deal right now. All right, so here's what a kegel is. For the guys, it's the muscle that you use to cut off your urine. And for ladies, it's the muscle, Ned, that I would say you probably maybe...
Probably the same thing.
There you go. Cut your stream off with. Yeah.
We're battling incontinence.
And this is what we're doing, ladies and gentlemen. The name of Urology, Ned. This is a urology segment sponsored by Tampa Urology Incorporated, LLC. Home of the Keep It Tight Kegel, cousin. So right now, you just relax your kegel, relax it. You're going to build it up. Pull it, start right now.
Start tightening.
1, tighten, 2, 3, and keep it going. Now slowly release. Slowly release. Let it go. Let it go. Pulsate it while you let it go. Just give it a little pulsation. Oh, yeah.
Like a little zipper.
Yeah, give
like
yourself a pium, pium. Give yourself like a pium,
Pew, pew, pew.
Just a double, like a boom, boom. A double hitter. All right, relax. Relax it. Keep it in a relaxed state. All right. Give it a squeeze now. 1. And there is 2. Tightening a little bit harder. On your 3 count right here. Now we're going to go ahead and one more time for 4. Hold it extra hard. Call it a modern day loaf pincher and bring it down in 3, 2, 1. Yeah. You know how many calories we're burning? Jesus. And this all stemmed from a lady that emailed the show, and she was like, I'm supposed to do my daily kegling, and I
Can I ask why her doctor would tell her to do it every single day?
Because she obviously has an incontinence issue. She drips a little bit, and so you kegel, and then you
keeps everything in.
Yeah, keeps it all up, pieces, parts in. Huh? I don't know if that's how the doctor wrote that on the prescription, pieces, parts in. But that's why. And so he probably said, Susie, I got to tell you something. 3 or 4 times a day, you need to do like 3 sets of 5 on the Kegel deals. Or you can, and by the way, there's a radio station now that offers morning kegling too. If you'd like to listen to the Bubba the Love Sponge. Oh, he's not heard here in Tampa. I mean, Dad, we probably have, chicks that are internationally kegling right now, like maybe some Chinese chick going,
Kegling around the world.
Did you just give him a doll? All right, so that's our first Kegel session for this morning. Opened up with a nice little keg. How you feeling?
Feel good.
Feel really, really good.
Got that burn a little bit from it.
Mm-hmm. Now, speaking of burning, I got no sleep, none. I got back from the Genesis show about 9-something, took a shower, real hot shower, and I thermaled myself. Got real hot. And then I was trying to wind it down, Ned, and the way I wind things down, and I just couldn't unwind it. I couldn't get it down. So then this stone that I've been battling, this kidney stone I've been battling for literally
a decade.
5 months. Like, this is the worst one ever. And so when you're at the final stages, as it's moving, it goes from your kidney through your ureter and then to your bladder.
It seems like you've been on the final stage for a month.
I know, and well, now I know I'm at the final stage because the final stage is your penis burns like you got an STD. Like literally somebody's got a Bic lighter at the end of your penis.
Yeah.
And no, it's not good. No.
It lets you know you're alive.
No. And then you just, it's just a constant burning right there. And then you go and stand, you got to pee. You got to pee. And then you go stand at the toilet. And no matter how hard, I pushed so hard that I blew.
You're going to blow your O-ring out.
I did blow it out. And it started bleeding. I blew out my O-ring, pushing so hard to pee. And at one time, I timed it. I stood in front of the toilet trying to push because it feels like it's just right there, right? Like the dam's going to break at any moment for 8 minutes and 20 seconds. I just stood there just trying to push it out.
When's the last time you actually got anything to come out, though?
Well, then, like last night, I had a couple little ones, but they didn't have the pressure on them. I just had some dribs. So it's just like I'm at that final stage, and when she breaks, man, I'm gonna go down to my knees like those soccer guys do when they score the winning
slide.
Yeah, when I finally pass this thing, I swear to God, I mean it's just this.
I'll call it for you.
So anyway, I didn't get any sleep. And Pookie was in bed, and she got really mad because I'd keep getting up. Finally, I went to bed about 10, and I just, tossed and turned and couldn't sleep and whatever until about 12:30. And then I got up at 12:30, and I just cleaned and did laundry and organized some papers and wrote some stuff. I wrote 3 pages of show notes, some stuff we got to get done. Planned a meeting with Blitz.
Psychotic ramblings.
Bipolar, psychotic. What other things can you put in there to make me sound like a real, like, I just don't want to be.
Narcissistic.
Yeah, put a bunch of them in there. Bipolar, narcissistic, psychotic.
Schizophrenic.
Quadralistic. There you go. Did you hear about Bubba? He's
quadralistic.
Yeah, that's like next level stuff. It's either genius or serial killer. Oh, no, I mean serial eater.
Speaking of quadralistic,
yeah.
Yesterday on Buds and Suds, Brandon called in, Brandon the Quad.
Yeah.
And Colton said, "Hey guys, this is Brandon. He's a quadriplegic. That means he doesn't have any arms or legs."
Oh, he did say that.
Is that how stupid Colton is?
I guess.
Well, I think he meant to say he doesn't have the use of any of his arms or legs.
But he does.
Well, hold on now. If you don't have any arms or legs, you're a stump. You're not a quad.
Yeah, you got to know that. Quadruple amputee.
Right.
Yeah, you'd be a quadruple amputee, better known that as a stiz.
As a stiz.
Right.
Better known as first base.
Right. So he calls the show, and these girls think that this guy has no arms or legs.
That's what Colton said.
I didn't catch on to it, but now that Blitz said something, yeah.
Man, you were really like
no,
yesterday.
I didn't have anything to drink all day while I was here.
Do you think your beard looks better?
Yes, it does.
I think it looks. Manson, do you think it looks better?
Yeah, a lot better.
A little bit. It's still
I think
real.
It could be closer.
Yeah, I need to even get I need to go down. You know what? We're doing Bubba's barber shop today because I'm doing Lummy's beard too. Like Lummy's beard's ridiculous.
Well, it's way too thick.
It's just absolutely.
Can we use like a butcher knife to do it?
I don't know. Oh, you were
swing at it like a sword.
Blitz wasn't happy with Lummy's appearance on the Janessa show last night. It's like Lummy's absolutely horrible. Never be on. Never.
And I think Tuttle has heat with Lummy too yesterday.
Oh, what kind of heat do you got, Tuttle?
Well, I just think he was going a little too far.
Creeper? Was he creeper?
Yeah, yesterday with the girls coming in. Yeah, with the chicks in. I mean, and we also got to watch out with what we say. I mean, it's not
a little bit
fair game on Twitch. With whatever you can say.
No, well, I mean, a little bit, but not really. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I was listening to some stuff last night on another channel, and they were getting pretty crazy on it.
I mean, just because other people speed doesn't mean it's okay to speed.
Thanks, Blitz is better known as Twitch Dad over there.
Well, Blitz has got to protect the license.
Are you a little?
We got a Twitch license to uphold.
Yeah, Twitch license. Are you a little this morning?
No,
Not zero. You were in a little bad mood yesterday, though. You've been in a bad mood the last couple of days.
I don't understand what the hell you're talking about. Like I've been in a great mood.
You've been on edge, don't you think?
A little bit.
Yeah. Well, okay. So I'm right. Like you can admittedly say that you've been on edge.
Why are you on edge?
Yeah. Like why? Can you just come clean? And
Are you on a different formula?
No, I'm not on a different formula. I just look, man. Things have been going too good for me right now, and it freaks me out.
Really? So when you start getting on a roll, you don't think that you can maintain that roll? Just keeping it steady?
Like I know that it's going to come crashing down at any moment. Like I'm going to do.
That's the fun of it.
I'm going to do something that's going to piss you off, or I'm just going to lose it and I'm going to say F it and I'll quit.
But I think that even if you and I would come to odds, I don't think it would be catastrophic like it was before. I think we could always have a remedy. I think we would be able to work it out. But not, boy, I got to tell you, though, Gene Lasker, for real, 200, he hates you.
I know he does.
So Manson, I'm in his truck on Sunday, 3 p.m. He's like, so I'm driving, and next thing you know, we're not even on the air. We're not even on 1040 anymore. Now the sponge, I'm right there, and he's calling me the sponge. Now talking to me in third person. Now the sponge, who's been on the airwaves since 1992, I grew up with him. Now he's telling a whole big Hilljack story. Now he's not on the radio anymore. And Tuttle is the mole, and he had a lot to do with why we're not on the radio. He really thinks that you had, and all your, betrayal of us. But I think in your betrayal of us, none of it was like, you weren't a manager. You were just a ancillary guy that was just,
working.
Being Eddie Haskell, telling everybody what they wanted to hear, right?
Yeah.
And I don't think that you really made any programming decisions to our demise. I don't know if you're in that position.
No. But he really thinks I had something to do with it.
Oh, he thinks that, yeah. Oh, he's like...
He does.
I
got that same message.
For real. He really thinks like you're
We're off the air, and I came in there, and I saw the mole in there, and I wanted him out of my feet. And then a couple other choice words were said.
Yeah, he's like, I'm just telling you right now. So we're not. What really killed him is that we're not on Tampa anymore. Yep. That's what sent him over the edge. It's like I just never really dealt with it until we finally lost Tampa, and then I know because of it, he had something to do with it. I swear to God. I'm like, Gene, I really don't think. I think you're really overthinking. Oh, okay, whatever.
Were we really on Tampa though? I mean, nobody could even hear us.
Well, I tell you one thing. I don't know if we were on Tampa or not, but our Twitch numbers are better because I think we're getting 300 or 400 people from Tampa that have now hooked up and found us. So I think it's a better thing. I don't have anything bad to say about AM 1040, but I'd rather not be on it.
If you're going to say something bad about 1040, it was best to say it while you're on 1040 so nobody could hear you.